What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Kansas State and we got the easy win, 48-16. Kansas State, I think they're the worst team in the conference, and it showed. They were just very limited in terms of their talent. They had a couple good players, like their quarterback and halfback was pretty decent free safety, but other than that, there just wasn't much, and we played really well. Our freshman halfback, Jonathan Doty, had a credible game, had 2 punt returns for a touchdown, had a rushing touchdown, if I'm not mistaken, as you can see at the bottom, over 201 yards, just a really good game for him. And today, we are going to take on Colorado. This is going to be a tough one. They are 6-3. They got the same amount of talent as we do. You look at their stats, they run the ball pretty well. Their defense is pretty solid. They got the top passing defense in the country. We're definitely going to put that to the test today. Now, before we take on Colorado, let's go over to recruiting. We're done with the recruiting. There's nothing else for me to talk about. In the last video, I did mention that I just stopped recruiting this halfback because I needed somebody with better speed. I just didn't think about that at the time. And we just do so much off-tackle stuff with our halfbacks, especially in the passing game, to where it just seems best to go find somebody else. On top of that, it should help us in recruiting since we only got 2 guys coming back. So we're done with recruiting until the offseason. So let's head into the game. Should be interesting. I've done a full recruiting or a scouting report of Colorado over on the Patreon page. I'll do that for our next opponent. But let's check out and see who's in trouble. Colton Burton, our outside linebacker, is in trouble for something. Let's see what he did. A wallet was reported missing, and we found it in Burton's locker. There's no doubt that he is the one that took it. All the players are going to be watching how we handle this situation. Interesting. Okay, so let me go back to rosters, and let's look at the depth chart. And I think we could be okay with like suspending him for at least 1 game. Let me go over to... He's our number 2 guy at linebacker. We got Burton, so we'll be okay. Higgins can step right on up for Burton, and we got White even right there, even though he's super slow. Massey, I think we'll be okay. So what we're going to do is go back. We'll go to play week, and we're going to suspend him. Notice our bar is down pretty low. It's getting to where I want it to be, but what I may do is I'd love to do 2 games. Let's do 2 games. Let's really punish them. Let's get that bar down, a hold down to nothing. And here's another good point. Notice the player discipline is an A. Again, I never pay attention to player discipline. I think it's random. Here we got a guy who's super clean, apparently, but then he gets in trouble. So we'll just go with that. Yeah, we'll suspend it for that. All right, so let's check out some uniforms. This is their default. Looks pretty slick. They have an alternate. They got the all-white look. I think we'll go with the black pants, and we'll stick with our traditional all red outfit. So we're without Burton, but I think we'll be okay there for the next couple of games. Of course, I said that the last time we had somebody in trouble, and that was Fowler, and we really got hurt because of it. But they got some players out. I'm here to tell you, they got a pretty decent amount of roster, just really good talent in certain spots, which we'll check here in a minute. Looks like we got a pretty night for football. Hopefully there won't be any harsh wind. Let's see. Is this senior day? I don't think it is. It very well could be. I should have checked that earlier. Perfect weather. It's going to be cold, but there's no harsh wind. So there we go. It's up to Nebraska to lose. We still got to win out, but Colorado's right behind us. And here come the Cyclones. 10th in the country, 7-2. They are 6-3, but they're not ranked. So it makes you wonder if they just had some bad losses or something. Fowler, having a great season. We're going to miss him next year. I think Dean can step up and play well, but this dude has been killer for us. I think he's been a better passer than Rollins. Like, he's just been accurate. They're picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. And they won it, and they will get the ball first, which is fine. That's what I want. So let's check out their roster. Again, I cover more of this in detail over on the Patreon page, but their starting quarterback is out and their number 2 guy is out. Oh, wow, they got 2 quarterbacks out. Then, of course, they got their 3rd stringer. So we got lucky here. We're very lucky in this situation. Halfback, impact guy. We'll have to deal with this. Hopefully we can just kind of corral him as best we can. Fullback, pretty decent. Let's see, wide receivers, decent little group, a bunch of dudes in the 80s. This guy, their top player, 95 speed's pretty nice. Your tight ends, not bad. They look average, and they can catch a little bit. I'm sure they'll catch a pass or two today. Look at the offensive line. You got 93, 78 true freshmen, 88, but this guy's out, so that's going to be a drop-off for them. Right guard at 76 and right tackle at 82, so they're okay on the line. Defensively, they run a 4-3. You got 82 on one end, 74 on the other, and up the middle is not a whole lot. I may try to do a little dive today. We'll see. A lot of times it's just easier to just run outside. Outside linebacker, 84, impact middle linebacker, but he is out. So we're getting very lucky on the guys who are in trouble or are not playing or injured or what have you. So they got 2 impact guys out today, from what I can tell. 68 at outside linebacker. Corners, just okay, nothing great, but a really good free safety. That's pretty much the same thing we had to deal with against Kansas State, except a little bit better. Okay, strong safety with just 82 speed. Really good kicker and a pretty good punter, so their special teams looks pretty solid. All right. I'm going to kick it away from, I'm assuming that's, I don't know who that would be. That's a terrible kick. That's going right towards the impact guy. Anderson. That's the halfback. Good stop. Of course, in the last video, I covered some of the slider adjustments I made. I think they're going to help a little bit for both sides. I'm going to flip that. We're going to do something like this. I got the one high safety, just a basic run up the gut, but he broke the tackle. There he goes. So that was an easy first down. Now they're going 4 wide. Let's go cover 2 from dime. I'm going to pinch the line. So it comes down to corralling this guy right here. This will be how successful we'll be today. Going to pick up 8 yards on that one. Going 4 wide again. I think I'm going to blitz my nickel. We'll add a little bit more size to this one. Looks like they got the little pistol spread formation. That's pretty cool. I should know this by now. We played them every season. Just broke a tackle. There he goes. Make a tackle. Another first down. I'm just kind of curious. Look at the offensive line. And left guard got pushed back, but I almost got a tackle there. Let's blitz my linebacker. They are going that. I'm going to bring my safety down. Counter. If I was them, I'd just give him the ball pretty much every play. I don't blame him. Let's try another cover 1 from 5-2.
2nd and 7 coming up here, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Anderson.
Little draw. Just, there we go. Good stop. So it takes a couple guys to bring him down. That makes a 3rd and long. I'm going to go cloud. We'll do something like this. Going back to that spread formation or that pistol look. Oh, he wasn't even paying attention. Didn't even go up for it. Fine by me. Good deal. So I'm going to attempt to block this thing. This is a perfect spot to do it as long as they don't come in to protect it. And it's 4th and 8. If we run into the punter, it's not going to hurt anything. Let's see. Can somebody get through? Nope, they've got it off quickly. We'll fair catch that one. All right. So that's a good start. Let's pass first. Let's go wide receiver corner. I'm going to move Whitaker over. Wide open right there. Good throw. Crawford out of the gate. Pick up a nice 20 yards. Good play. Let's try. Actually, I'm going to go back to this formation. We're going to do, where's it at? Tight end drag. Under going man, this will be interesting. I'm going to bring Whitaker over. Cover 1. We'll go. Oh. Someone got a hand on it. The defensive end, I guess. It was linebacker. The tight end was open, but thankfully that wasn't picked off. That makes it what? 2nd and 10. Let's do something simple. Let's do a swing. Let's see if we can get the ball to Thomas. That ain't going to happen here. They're going zone. I'm going to bring him over. Looks like Crawford will get this one. Just get a block right there. Just enough. First down, close. Did we get it? 30 inches. I may call the same thing from a different formation. I don't trust our run game to get that, unfortunately. But we could do a basic swing to Whitaker. Let's start to go in zone again. I'm going to bring Ford over. Just get a first down. Yeah, there we go. Now I think I may run the ball. Let's do the halfback option play. Good shift. I think we're going to run to the right. Do something like that. No, watch out. Good defense. They shut that down real quick. We can stay in this formation. Let me run stick. Very good chance this is going to go to somebody on the right. He's wide open right there. Good throw. Get a block. Right. Oh, fumble. Ooh. Doty saved us on that one. Good throw, right where it needed to be. He was able to get around the guy, too, to get a first, but he fumbled it. So are we on the right hash, 1st and 10? I want to... Let's go tunnel screen, go zone. Dang it, they keep going, man. I'm trying to go to Thomas, but they're not letting me. I may leave it as is. Yeah, he's wide open. We'll just go over here to Whitaker. Just don't want to let that guy force a fumble. Good play there. I think we may try. I'm going to do a dive. Because their front four is not the greatest in the world, so let's try that. If I motion Neil, will anybody move? Nope, nobody's moving at all. We'll just keep him in. I guess we'll have to cut up. Didn't switch the football the other hand. First 7 yards, though. Good play. Let's go angle. We may go to Thomas on this one. Let's see. We'll probably go to somebody on the right. Cover 0. Oh, he short-armed it. That ain't good. Thankful that wasn't picked. Not a good throw at all. 3rd and 3. I'm going to go halfback flare. They're making us earn it, taking us forever to get down the field. Shoo, he caught it. I thought he overshot the throw, but that was a good throw. Good enough. First down. While we're here, I'm going to go back to wide receiver corner. I hope they go man. Yeah. I want to go to Thomas on this one. If they go, I'm a little worried about the free safety, but let's see what they do. They're both coming down. Nice. Sure. 6 points. Had a kid. Good throw. I think I threw a little too hard, but it was right where it needed to be. That's who I wanted to go to, though, was Thomas. They brought both safeties down, so that made things a little bit easier. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail from, maybe from the, come over here, possibly get that one. That's a pretty good one. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Something like that. Nice. All right, good deal. We're on the scoreboard. It took us about 12 plays to do it. Let's kick an extra point, then we'll get back on defense and figure out how to stop the halfback. 7-0. Try to kick it away from him this time. Much better kick. But he will return it. Looks like a receiver. That's a face mask. Yep. Saw that one. How many did we have in the last game? Oh, it was ridiculous. It's a 5-yarder. So let's try. They're going 5, or they're going 2 wide again. Let's just do cover 1. I think they're going to run it. I'm going to bring him down. I'm going to take a chance just in case they go off tackle to the right. I think we've got help there, but they're going to go counter. Good tackle. Nice. I think that's our backup linebacker that's stepping up today. It just comes down to making tackles.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
We'll go back to a cover one.
They come out with a big set.
See what they do here. Run right up the gut. He had a... Oh, there he goes.
Down. A nice job by
That could have been really bad. That makes it, what, 3rd and 2? I'm going to go back to cover one. I think they'll just hand the ball off.
2 to go. Ball on the 36. The Buffalo.
We'll bring everybody down. I'm going to do something like this.
3rd and short.
Oh, so close. That was a good idea.
Gets the first.
I got the tackle, but he fell forward, got the first down. They're sticking with that bigger formation. So let's go with cover 2 this time.
Ball on their own 38.
Yeah, we'll leave it as is. Play action.
With the play fake. Wants to throw.
Good throw. Fumble it. Get it. Somebody get it. Oh, huge play.
Brings him down.
But a flag. So what's going on here?
Not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Good job by McKenzie. So that's on them. So we'll decline it. It's, oh no, we'll accept it. That's after the, oh wow, that was after the fact. Either way, come over here, right where it needed to be, but Alford was the one who forced the fumble. That could be a pretty good thumbnail too. Forced the fumble, McKenzie picked it up, but then blocking the back right there. That's where we got the flag on top of that. So that's a humongous
So instead of
swing right there. So we're on the left hash, if I'm not mistaken. Let's try wide receiver deep post.
it's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard
We got
line.
plenty of options on this play.
Going with the shot.
And they have been very aggressive. Get in there, Miller. 6 points. Nice. So their defense has been just hovering, just bringing all their safeties. So I just went over the top. Thankfully, Miller got between the defender and the ball. And had a great catch. That could be a good thumbnail too. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Can we get one with Fowler? Is there a decent one? Like maybe when he's fixing to get hit, possibly? Something like that, maybe. Would that be a decent one, him coming around like that? Let me go ahead and get that one. And I may get the Miller one too, coming over here when he catches it. Something like that would be pretty cool. Maybe like that. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Nice. All right. So we're off to a great start. As long as we could just corral their halfback, then I think we're going to be just fine. But so their supposed top passing defense in the country doesn't look too hot at the moment.
And he hits the PAT.
But we got just a great quarterback, good receivers, a good tight end, just a great passing attack in general. But that's what we build this thing up to. You know, that's the entire offense.
And Anderson back deep to
So the recruiting has been paying off. Of course, I didn't recruit Fowler. He was already on the roster when we got here. But the other guys, I'm pretty sure I recruited. I should know this, but it's hard to keep up with all these players. They're finally going to a more spread look, so we can do a little nickel.
They'll get the ball here at the 27.
Just a little worried about the inside right here. They run that counter. There he goes. Good little run. Pick up 6 or 7.
Tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection.
And that should be it for the quarter. Great quarter all around.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 33.
14-0. That fumble was a big one,
First quarter.
no doubt.
Score. Iowa State 14. Colorado nothing. 2nd and 4 coming up here.
They got a okay group of receivers. Going with a big set here.
Colorado.
Get everybody down.
Colorado sets up in the eye.
Just, yeah, keep going to him. Might as well. That makes it, what, 3rd and 1? Close to it. We'll just stick with a cover 1 again from 5-2. I'm going to bring everybody down, though.
5-yard line. Colorado lines up in a goal line set.
Just be mindful. I'm going to stay right here, just in case they do that end around. No, they're going to do the toss this way. Make a tackle. Make a tackle. Oh, good deal. Again, it takes like 3 guys to bring him down. But that's a good stop. So we're going to force another punt. So our defense is really playing well today. Now it's Jonathan Doty time. Shank the punt. Nope, really good punt. They got a pretty good punter. Good kicker, too. We'll have to fair catch that one. So we are here. Let's try. I'm going to do a basic off tackle. Let's see if Whitaker can do something with it. Now, their two impact guys are on that side. So I don't know if this will be a good idea or not, but watch that. Nope, that ain't good. Don't fumble it. Don't fumble. I was not prepared to make a move on that dude. I figured I'd fumble it or something. So just a bad play all around. I may go back to this play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 26.
Let's see if we can go to somebody on the right again.
Iowa State.
Going covered 2. Watch out. Watch out. That should have been intercepted. We got very lucky here. Almost got sacked. I had to come back around, but I threw that way too late. And it wasn't a good throw in general. Very fortunate that wasn't picked off. So it's 3rd and what? Forever? 3rd and 10. No, I want to try halfback corner. Just in case we may be able to go to Thomas, possibly. I'm going to bring him down. So we'll go to somebody on the outside. Going cover 1. First down. Did we get it? Gonna go. Thomas, go. Great play. Incredible play. Go back and look at this. Great throw. Even better catch. Right there. If I can get a good thumbnail. We already got one for Thomas earlier. But then we had to come back around. Broke the tackle. That could be a pretty good one. Let me go ahead and get that one while we're here. Oh my gosh. Then we got back around. Just enough speed to get the first. The kid's a stud. We're going to miss him next season. So we're on the right hash. Let's go halfback streak.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
I'm going to motion Whitaker.
Line up with 3 wide.
Wow. Super. Oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. We're going up against. Oh, all right, 6 points. Never mind. I did not see who covered him, and it was an impact guy. Then he got double teamed. As you go back and look, I had to throw it kind of quickly, and I went back way too far. I didn't help myself. But by the time I threw it, that other corner came and helped out the linebacker. But he tripped his own guy, and the other guy went for an interception. So we just got lucky on that one. Great play. And just like that, we're up 3 scores. Let's beat him by 50. Might as well. Let's kick an extra point. Again, our passing game has just been on fire. We got a quarterback who's just very accurate. Very lucky to have him. I think that's going to be a downgrade for sure next season. Dean, I just can't imagine him making those good of throws consistently like Fowler has this year. I could be wrong. If Dean is the quarterback, who knows who's going to start there? We got a bunch of dudes that are kind of the same. Uh-oh, make a tackle. Face mask. Hang it. I saw it. 15 yards. Now they're going to get it around midfield. Yep, on the 49. Not what we wanted. I'm going to go cover 2. Do something like this. Bring him back over. Another counter. I'm just trying to contain him. Oh, I whiffed on that one. Gosh, that was terrible. He went right by me. Maybe we'll get a holding call. Clipping. Fine by me. So we're getting very lucky on those and on that turnover from earlier. Let's go with cover 1 from 5-2. They may just go right back to the run game. Yep. Good tackle, though. It only took one guy to do it. I'm going to go cover 2. I'm imagining they will throw it. Bring the linebackers over at least. Yep, we're going to pass it. Decent little game, but nowhere near enough. That makes it 3rd and forever. I'll go back to Cloud. See if somebody in the front 4 can get a push. Almost spread them out. Pump up the crowd.
right now. Coker steps back to
Anybody to cover?
throw outside. And he shoved out
I didn't see anybody open really, so that was just good coverage by everybody. So we're going to force another punt. It's 4th and 6. I'm going to try it again, because if we still hit the punter, it'll be 4th and 1. I'm going to slide this guy over so we can double team some dudes. And maybe somebody can sneak through. Get it. Oh, I think he ran into the punter.
Doty calls for the fair catch. He hauls
They called it. Yeah, I saw it. He moved. But that should still be 4th and 1. Okay, it's just a 5-yard penalty. So what we're going to do is just do a middle fan now. It was worth a shot. Let's go and see how close we were to blocking that thing. Not really close. Bridges got close, but it again ran into the punter. But it was a shot worth taking.
They line up to punt this one away. Durbin.
This ain't going to be good. Just everybody get out of the way. Get in the end zone. Nice.
And it goes into the end zone.
Touchback.
Touchback. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next.
I want to do another run.
They'll start this drive at the 20. The Cyclones.
I guess we'll run to the right. Got no choice there. Somebody needs to block that. That ain't going to happen. Gee whiz, that dude came through like it was nothing. My right guard just whiffed on the block. He just missed them all together. So it's 2nd and forever. Let's go deep. Let's go scissors in.
It's second down now. 14.
I'm going to try to stay away from that free safety, so I probably won't hit anything on that scissors concept.
Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now.
Can't go right there.
Looking. Throws. He tries to
Nice. Get some yards back to Crawford. Makes it 3rd and manageable. That's what we can do here. We can try RB deep. So this will be interesting. I probably should have called something different. But we got a couple zone beaters. Let's just see if I can read this correctly. First down, but watch out. It's going to be a fumble. No fumble it. Good job, freshman. Wide open area, but ran right into their best player on defense. But we survived it. Good play. 1st and 10. Let's call. What's a good idea to call from here? I know what we're going. Let's go fullback seam.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
This will go to some. Nope, I don't want to. I want to move Crawford. Going cover 1. Oh, that was a bad idea.
And he dropped it.
I wasn't paying attention to that free safety. I goofed up on that one. 2nd and 10. We can. I think I may go back to stick. Now let's do stick.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 5th.
See what yards we can get here. Oh, I got to pay attention to the time. It's about halftime. Wide open again. Watch out. Terrible throw. That should have been picked off. So we're getting lucky on the false interceptions. Just a bad throw by Fowler. That makes it 3rd and forever. 3rd and 10. Oh, I'll probably try scissors in again.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Fowler
Fowler is in the zone and
Let's just go ahead and snap it. He's wide open right there. Watch out. Oh, so close. So I may try something here. I think I'm going to go for the fake. Let me make sure I got the right guy in there first. Let me just go to special teams punt. I got Miller in there. All right, just making sure. I think I'm going to try for the fake. We're up 3 scores. I think we'll be okay. We just need a decent block or 2 on the right side. Let's see if we can get that or not. There we go. Just get a 1st down. And I need to call a timeout because that clock's going to run. So that was fun. Why is my backfield all red? That was weird. Maybe, but probably because I had Doty in there. Doty's just like a 70 overall.
We're at the 1-minute mark, first half.
We'll try this.
And this impact receiver is looking to make a play.
He's not open.
He's looking.
Good throw. Face mask to go with it. No, they didn't call it. Good play nonetheless. They split out the safeties. I'm going to go swing. Got to be mindful of the clock. It's rolling. I'm going to go to Whitaker on this one. Just get a block. Oh, and he just straight up dropped it. All right, 2nd and 10. What can we do from here? Let's try halfback streak again. Ooh, I'm in the middle of the field. I didn't think about that. Let's just... Oh. He dropped it. 3rd and 10. We're going to give him another shot if they go zone on this one. Let's go back to halfback corner. I'm kind of glad they're going man. I'm going to go to one of the outside guys. I'm going to hot route forward to a little curl just to separate him from Thomas. They're going cover 1. Did we get it? We didn't get it, did we? 4th and 1. Let's just kick the field goal. I think I got a timeout left. And we're up 3 scores. I mean, I think we got this game in hand. At least it feels like it. So what I may do is just run down the clock just enough to where I can snap it and be done with it. There still may be a second or 2 left. Something like this. Yeah, there'll still be some seconds left. But we get good kick, 24-0, 3 seconds to go. So we got some points out of that. But otherwise, a complete blowout. They just can't keep up with us. Our passing attack is just too strong. That's another thing I've thought about doing. I have an idea to make our passing attack a little harder. Of course, I got some sliders already maxed out to help them out, but that's for another day. 24-0. Let's go check out some stats. 67 yards total. They just can't do anything at all other than their running back. That's it. But our passing game is what's killing it. 237 yards passing, 66% on 3rd down to just their 25, and we're winning the turnover battle. You go to individual stats. Fowler, 15 of 22. He's had some bad throws, but he's got 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, so I really can't complain. Running the ball, it's been kind of non-existent like normal. Receiving, look at this. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. Everybody's kind of sharing the wealth. You look at the yards, Whitaker is leading there. A lot of that was off that deep bomb we had at the second quarter. And you look at the touchdowns, Miller, Thomas, and Whitaker. You look at defense. Higgins is leading in tackles, and he is our backup that's coming in for Burton for these next 2 games. So it's cool to see him lead in tackles. Of course, Colorado's running a ton, so my linebackers should be getting those tackles. Tackles for loss, we got a few guys with 1 apiece, but not a single sack and not a single interception. Thankfully, we haven't needed them. So we're going to get the ball right back. I said we go right down the field and score again. Somebody make a play on the left. Somebody block for me. Just Doty. Go. So he's like the smallest player on our team, and he just ran through that one guy. This kid's going to be an absolute star for us. Look at that. Ran through both of them, and he's like 180 pounds, if that. The kid's going to be a stud. 1st and 10. Where are we? We're on the left hash. Let's try. We haven't called this play today, I don't think, at least from this hash. I'm going to go to Miller. So the last time we've called this play and tried to go to our screen, it did not go well at all. Let's see what happens here. See that? So we're not getting good blocks there. That guy keeps coming through. That used to work pretty well, so I don't know what's happened since. Either that or they're just calling the right play against it. Either way, we lost yardage. 2nd and 11. Let's do tight end dig. They're going dime. Wonder this something like that. Yep. Ooh, watch out! True, just enough. Great throw. I thought I was going to get picked off though. That was like just super close. He got a hand about a pinky away from it. On the right hash. I'm going to call tight end deep. I don't call this play often. This will be interesting nonetheless. Let's see, I'm going to leave it as is. Cover 1. And Thomas dropped it. Got to make the catch. 2nd and 10.
Let that one get away from his vision. Just
What can we call? I'm going to go arrow.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 22.
We got a few options. Who's on who? Impact guys on Ford.
Come out showing 3 wide.
Oh, that terrible throw. Awful throw.
He's hit and got away.
Overshot it. I didn't do anything spectacular here. I just held down the button, but he just overshot the throw. And they went cover 1. I shouldn't have thrown that anyway. I should have went to Thomas on the other side. Either way. So they're going to get the ball.
Interception there.
well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover.
Let's go dime cover 2.
They're right back in the game.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
I'm going to spread out. Somebody in the front 4 needs to get a push up front.
Lines up with 5 wide out.
Put some pressure on that QB.
They'll throw on 1st down. Down the middle.
Overshot that one. So 2 bad throws by the quarterbacks.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so
I'm going to
maybe
go
we should
cover
aim for
1.
next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20.
Somebody needs to get on Anderson. If he does a drag, he's going to be wide open on the left. So I got to be mindful of that. No, he's calling something else.
Looking. He got
That's out of bounds, thankfully.
and that one's fallen incomplete. The pressure may have
Ran out of room on that one. So it's 3rd and 10.
Plant him into the ground.
We'll just go back to Cloud.
That ball off.
3rd and 10.
I've got the deep middle,
Their own 20. This impact team
and they're going ace normal.
more than to have the ball in his hands right now. Coker set to go to the air.
Make up. Oh, good throw.
Has it to
Oh, gosh. I took a terrible angle on it. 6 points.
goodbye.
Great play on their part. So Smith, I've almost got a sack, but Smith just misjudged it, obviously. And by the time I got in the camera view, I was way out of line.
For the home run.
So they're going to go for 2.
With a big time play.
Great call here by the offensive
I'm going to go cover 0 from 5-2.
didn't want it, and they
I think they're going with that I-type formation, and they are.
Tight end.
I'm just going to try to plug up a gap. And they're going the other way. Make a tackle or don't. Just stay there and look at it. So now they're just down 2 scores. Just like that.
And the score. Iowa State
We need to get that touchdown back.
Colorado, 8.
So that was a bad turn of events.
To kick this one off.
We threw an interception. They went downfield and scored a touchdown.
Kicks it off.
Somebody get a block for little number 4.
Doty fields it at the 7.
Just nobody. Okay, left hash.
His team about not turning the ball over again in this possession.
Let's go RB flats.
They'll take over at the 23.
No need to panic. Just run your offense. Let's go over here. He's not open over there.
With the throw. Complete.
Face mask. Ah, didn't call it.
So the defense kept everything in front of him on that play.
2nd and 7.
Much on that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to.
I'm going to go halfback swing.
Shallow, it opens up a whole other pass.
I wanted them to go man, but they're not going to, so we'll go to Crawford. Hopefully we can get a decent block or 2.
Corner to make a play. Wants to throw a screen. Little shake and bake move.
Makes it 3rd and manageable.
That reception good for around 4 yards.
3rd and 3. I may just stay here. We'll go halfback flare.
We got 3rd and 3 here. Ball
I think I'm going to play this super safe. I just want the 1st down. So I think I'm going to go to Doty regardless.
Fowler drops back to pass. And here's a
And we'll just go to him. Just don't fumble it. Good job.
wonderful
Keep the drive alive.
3rd down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that.
I'm going to do a basic run. Let's do a QB choice. It's going to be off tackle.
Ball on the 37.
I like the shift. We just need decent blocking. I'm going to bring Thomas over.
Fowler on the option.
Nope, nobody. Oh, golly. Just he about died. Man, go back and look. That's terrible, terrible tackle. Look at this. Ooh. He didn't take the juke. Let's just put it that way. I tried to juke him and it didn't work. Whitaker got up and he's breathing. Okay, 2nd and 10. It's on my mind. I'm going to call linebacker attack.
2nd and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
We'll just leave it as is.
This quarterback's looking to make a play. He's looking for his man.
Go to Whitaker. 1st down. Sweet. Nice.
Way to look it in.
Are they going to give it to us?
Sure was. He displayed
1st and 10. Good deal.
there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
Okay. What do we call from here? Let's go halfback streak again.
It's 1st and 10. This is
We'll go to Ford on this one. I'm going to bring Crawford over.
With 3 wide receivers. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive.
Just,
Throws this one out to the right.
that's his first positive play in a while. He's either had like a drop or something. So we got 5 yards out of that. Let's try slant outs.
Second down and 5. And this is the 7th play.
Who is on who here? I think that nickelback will be on Crawford if I move him out. I'm just going to guess on that one. Yeah. But they're going to go cover 1. We'll go to Miller.
With a takedown.
But I don't think we got the first. Oh, we did. Good job. 1st and 10. Let's go here. So Crawford is still in there. Whitaker's taking a break, apparently. What's a good idea? Let me go Y corner. We haven't called that today.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive.
We have some options. I'm going to have Neal go on a hot route, though.
The gun. He drops back. He's looking.
We'll go to the curl. Oh, terrible throw.
Oh, he had the pick.
What was that?
The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
I don't know what that was. Just a bad throw. Again, curl routes aren't the easiest to throw to. Let's try halfback flare again.
So it's 2nd and 10. All on the 42-yard line.
Their defense is really making us work.
Iowa State.
We'll come back over here.
3 wide.
Nope, he's not open.
Looking.
Come back over here. Not the best throw, but we're going to get some yards out of it.
Brings him down. That
I think I may do a swing next.
3,000 yards for the season. Kirk, what's the reason for this?
Let's try that.
You think?
Well, I think it's a
Ah, okay, good. They're going man.
quarterback and the receivers have
I want to go to Thomas. I feel safe with him. Or Doty, possibly. Let's see what they call here.
protecting him and giving
No,
him
they're going cover 1. Watch out. Ooh, that was a mistake.
Got it to the
Shh. I did not see. This guy went like a spy or a zone of some sort. I just completely missed him. And Thomas ended up getting double teamed. I just did not anticipate that. But we got more out of it than I actually expected. Are we going to go for this? 4th and 1 on the 33? I think I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to run it. I don't trust our run game. I can think we can get with a pass. So again, we can go to Thomas on this one. Or can I go over the top? Oh, gosh. Watch out. Did we get it? Did we get it? It's close, and they got a player hurt. I think we got it. Shoo, barely got it. Go back and look at that one. So good pressure. Everybody and their brother got moved around and whatnot. I was running for my life. I thought we weren't going to get it. Like, I saw we got it there, but I didn't know if they was going to count it. Either way, we got through it. 1st and 10. I'm going to do an off-tackle run. I'm going to flip it, though. Because I'm trying to stay away from those linebackers, or those impact guys. I'm going to bring Thomas over, simplify the numbers, if that helps at all. Just get a block right, get through. 1st down, good job.
They move the sticks after another 1st down.
1st and 10. I'm going to go fullback seam. We may be able to get a touchdown here. I think I'm a little far out for the corner. But Doty, maybe not. We'll see.
The defense looks confident.
Uh-oh, can we get it? Oh, watch out. Terrible throw. Shh. I should have threw it lighter. I threw it that way too hard. I saw he got in front of the defender. I'm like, oh, I'll just throw it as hard as possible. Unfortunately, that guy got in front of it, so that defender done a good job there. And that's another potential interception. So we've just been very lucky on those potential interceptions. I think that's another slider I got all the way up for the defense. I think, for the CPU. I could be wrong on that one. Let's run the ball. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
They're going zone.
Play of this drive. 3 wide
I'm going to come over here. Get a... Nope. Oh, up. 6 points. What a great play. Play of the game right there. That was completely unexpected. Just snuck through there. Look at all that little blocking. Sweet. Go back and look at that. Oh my gosh. So basic option to the right, except that guy forced me inside, but we got a block by Johnson. We got a block by Ford or Jackson. He got 2 blocks on that one. Nice. 6 points. I may get a replay. Whitaker may get our thumbnail today. Just an awesome play right here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get that one. Nice. Sweet. Very fun play. Got a lot of help from my friends. 30-8. We got the touchdown back. That was key. If we didn't get that, if we were forced, if we had to punt, they'd come back. Things got a little more interesting. I feel like we're going to win this thing, but either way, that's a good way to respond. Let's kick it back over here. Somebody make a good decision up there. Make a tackle. There you go. I'm going to go back to cover 1. I'll do something like this. Oh, good. That ain't good. Oh, that could have been really bad. So, but good 10-yard gain there, or close to it. I'm going to go cover 2 at a dime. And that corner is out. Got to be mindful of that. Draw. Get it. Oh, broke the tackle. There he goes. How many yards does he have today? It's got to be over 100 by now. End of the third quarter. Nothing. I mean, I guess it was an even quarter for both teams. We exchanged touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. They run a nice little spread offense. They got the 5-wide formation. They got the pistol spread. Ooh, I think he was out of bounds. Yep, 2nd and 10. I'm going to go cover 2. I'm going to flip that. Just make sure everybody's where they need to be. Yes, we should be okay. Hat on a hat. Counter again. Just know where to go there. My offer plugged up that gap. 3rd and 12. We'll go Cloud. I'm going to do an underfront. Maybe that'll help my freshman defensive end come through. Nope, that didn't work. Intercept that. Or don't. If I was them, I'd keep going over the top. We're struggling with it today. That's 2 big plays for them. I'm going to stay in nickel just to give our dime a break. And I'm going to blitz our nickel. I'm going to take a chance on here because we're going to blitz off that right side. There we go. Oh, I broke the tackle. Either way, we should get him. Again, it takes 3 guys to do it. Good blitz has slowed him down a little. Let's go cover 1 from 5-2. Bring my safety down. Counter again. Oh, somebody make a tackle. Uh-oh. That's on me. That was on everybody. That was just bad in general. A little counter play. Look at this is great counter. Look at that. Pulling guard, getting that at the last second. Snuck in. They've been calling a lot of counter today. Let's do another cover 1. So we're up 25. Is that correct? Ooh, they got another pistol formation. Sweet, they got the full house one. Good job offered. Helps to bring him down with just 1 tackle. Let's go back to cover 2. Now they're going to the more bigger formations. What are they going to do here? Make a tackle? Now it's going to be what? 3rd and long? 3rd and 6. I'm going to go... We'll go back to Cloud. It's worked pretty well today. Except that one, the 1 touchdown they had, that was a 3rd down play, if I'm not mistaken. Oops, watch out. Intercept that. Get it. Oh, should have been picked. Great job. He short-armed it, I think. But he stared it down the whole time. Good job, Little. So are they going to go for this? They are. I may do like a quarters coverage. I hardly ever call quarters, like first time in I don't know how long. We'll definitely do more quarters in our next series, next Dynasty.
He drops back, steps up, looking.
I'll get a throw right over the middle. Touchdown. That's the weakness of the quarters, is right there, right above the line. So they're down 17. Now they're going to try to go down 15 if they can convert this.
Colorado will line up in a jumbo set here.
I'll control the back end. Maybe that'll help. Just don't do the tight end around play. Nope, just an off tackle run. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, nice. It took 5 dudes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoo. So they will go onside kick on this one. So I'm going to go right here. Hopefully this ball will just pass through both of us. Oh, he caught it. No big deal. Just get it down. Good deal. So now we're up 3 scores with 3 minutes to go. I probably need to start thinking about running the clock. Let's just run the ball. Last time we called this play, worked out okay. I'm going to bring Thomas over. This is about offsides. Thanks. Free 5 yards. So my favorite part about this offense is the motion I get to use. I'm using motion battle on every single play, which is pretty fun. The least favorite is I'm running like the same 2 to 3 concepts over and over again. It's just like short, quick passes for the most part. We're going to leave that one as is. We'll have to come over here. No, just don't fumble it. That's something we will change in the next series whenever that happens. 2nd and 4. I'm going to run the ball again.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 46.
Let's see how they shift, if any. They're not shifting. Wow, another offsides. Thanks, Nixon. That's 2 in a row. 2 in the same drive. Gave me a first down. So I'm actually going to do, let's do split zone. I'm going to have my tight end pull on this one. And the clock's still running. Again, I'm just going to run clock. Anything can happen here. It can get real goofy. All it takes is one fumble. They get the ball, come back, and then it gets real interesting. So I'm just trying to prevent something weird happening here. I just want to come out here with the win and move on. We'll have to go to the outside. Just didn't get any blocking anywhere on that one. I may need to. I'm going to do P wide receiver in. This will be interesting. It's been a while since I've called this. I can see a nice backside throw to Thomas, or I can go to Neal depending on the blocking here. Or I can go to Miller, or I can go to Ford. All 4 of these routes are decent in this situation. I'm going to snap back, cover 1. Oh, watch out. That was a mistake. I did not see him at all. I did not see him at all. I threw it late, too. He hovered right there. See, he was hiding. But I threw it super late. I should have threw it right there, and I didn't. I threw it right here, like a full second after. So all of that was my fault. Just a terrible play on my part. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. There was no point in me doing something over the middle anyways. We need somebody up front to get a push. Get some pressure on that quarterback. Intercept that. Nope. Get a first down there. I think they ran a little switch concept. They may call something weird here. Calling the quarterback play. Good job on the defense. 2nd and 10. Let's do a cover 1. We're going to flip that. I'm going to bring Little over. Get him closer to that bunch side. He's wide open over there. Yeah. He threw a little too late, though. 3rd and 7. Let's go Cloud. Whitaker is your MVP. I think he will get the thumbnail. I think he's deserved it. Intercept. Oh, that's a good throw. Ooh, overshot it. Never mind. 4th and 7. Now, I'm not going to call quarters again. I'll just call Cloud again. Quarters, that didn't go very well. They scored a touchdown on it.
shift by the linebacker.
So we'll just call it the same play.
Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks.
Intercept that. All right. That was easy enough.
On that one.
Well, they had to go for it.
So what will happen here?
Not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
Are they going to call timeouts?
They'll start this drive at the 45.
Or do they feel like the game is over and they're just going to let me run the clock? We're about to find out. Now, I'm about to run right into that impact guy, more than likely. No, we're going to cut through. Not too bad of a game. And they're not going to stop the clock. Good deal. Which means I probably need to run again. I almost wanted to do a QB kneel.
It's second down and 6 to go.
I don't think we'll be able to run out the clock. Yeah, we will. According to my math, I think we can. We're going to run to the right.
Iowa State
Let's just run the ball.
line with 3 wide.
Otherwise, good win. We got 2 games left. I don't even know who we got coming up. I think we got Missouri. Is that right? Missouri left.
Fowler running the option.
Kansas, I think, is our last game of the season.
And now he'll lateral it. Knocked out of bounds. And they were lucky that
And then we'll take a knee after that.
Question, and they were not ready for that option play. They had guys
That was one of our better wins, I felt. However, Colorado was incomplete today.
The option before the tail.
They had several players out for one reason or another.
first and 10. Ball on the 38.
Had at least one impact guy out. They had their 2 best quarterbacks out. That really hurt them.
Fowler is the impact player, and he's feeling it.
We'll snap it.
There's the kneel down by the quarterback.
5, 4. Oh, it's super.
The defense
20. Okay.
mistake-free. This
Yeah,
quarterback
I won't have to
very
snap it.
capable of making them pay right now.
So we'll check that out. We'll go look at, who we got coming up. I'll do another scouting report, a little preview. I'll put that on the Patreon page later today. Let you guys look at it. Otherwise, we just won our 8th game of the season. 8-2, baby. One step closer. We got to cross our fingers. Let's hope that Nebraska lost today. That would be nice. Let's just go ahead and look at some things.
2006. Our final score, Iowa State 31, Colorado 14.
Great win. Let's check out some stats. 239 to our 365. Not a ton of offense today, especially in the second half. Just not a lot of stuff happened. But we threw the ball really well. Our passing attack has been on point all season. Third down conversion was really good. Theirs got a little bit better in the second half. We ended up having more turnovers than they did, but thankfully it didn't make a difference. Individual stats, Fowler 26 to 38. So we had 12 drops, intercept. It was something happened there. I know there was a couple of plays. He just didn't have good throws. But 3 touchdowns and 2 picks, so it's not one of his best days for sure. Running the ball, I thought one of those interceptions was at least my fault. It was just an awful throw. Running the ball, Whitaker led in attempts. He led in yards, and he got the 1 touchdown. If you go to receiving, he led in receptions, he led in yards, and he got a touchdown as well. So by far our MVP of the day, no doubt. But Miller and Thomas got a touchdown apiece too. Defensively, Higgins led in tackles with 8. Again, that was a surprise, just a backup coming in. He'll have to start next week as well. Tackles for loss, 3 for Offer. This is probably his best game of his season here, probably of his career, but he's been an impact player recently, and I've called his name more today than any other by far. But no sacks and no interceptions. You look at the box score, the first half, we were just way too much for them, and then they had a much better second half than we did. Thankfully, we had a big lead, though, to negate that. All right, let's get out of here. We got some other things to look at. We're about to find out who we're going to play next. It's either Kansas or we've already played Missouri. So who else is in our division that we haven't played? I should know this. Iowa, Kansas. We've already played Nebraska. Oh, we got 1 game left. So what do I know? Okay, my bad. We got 1 game left, so we're going to play Kansas. Let's go check out top 25. I need to get a drink. Hold on. I don't know if it's hay season or what, but I've been coughing lately. All right, top 25 for the week. We beat Colorado. So you see A&M over Oklahoma. Purdue won. Virginia Tech won. Then you have NC State getting beat. Penn State won. Army. Florida State. Then you have Florida. LSU. San Diego State's ranked. Nebraska won again. Then you got Michigan, Iowa, South Carolina, Cal over USC. Then you got Washington State over Arizona State. Then you got UTEP, Texas Tech. They're still having a great season. And then Ohio State got upset. There were several upsets. this week. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. We are 5th in the country, so we still got plenty of chances here. We got one more game left. Nebraska has one more game left. If they win that one, we're going to have some of these teams got to lose to get ahead of them. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. But look at that. 4 straight Big 12 teams right there. Pretty cool. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Fowler should be right there, although he didn't have his best game. He had 2 interceptions today, and he still moved up. So that's saying a lot. But Oklahoma halfback is in there. The Texas Tech quarterback having a really good season. Let's go to awards finalists. So we're up for a few of these. Fowler is not up for the Maxwell. I mean, he's there, but he's not a finalist. Quarterback, there he is. So maybe he can sneak in and get that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think he will because of this kid right here. He's got 10 more touchdowns than Fowler, and he's got 800 more yards. But good for him for doing that. Walker, let's see. I'm just quickly going through these. Do we have anybody that's remotely close to getting one of these awards? Looks like not a one. So Fowler may get the quarterback award, but I don't really expect him to. Bowl projections. This is the first time we got to see this season. Where do they have us? They have us in the Orange Bowl as an at-large. We've done well enough to get an at-large bid, but Nebraska, I guess they got Texas Tech, or they got Texas A&M there as the number 2 team. Interesting. There's still a lot of games left to be played, so who knows what's going to happen there. Players of the week nationally. Quarterback for Boise State had a good game. Outside linebacker for North Carolina. What about our conference? Halfback for Texas. They're 5-5. They're just not getting going. But Texas had a good middle linebacker play well. So conference standings. This will be interesting. If you go over to the Big 12 North, there we are. We're tied, but Nebraska's got the lead technically because they beat us. But you look here, their next game is Colorado. Maybe they'll get an upset. That'd be nice if they did. But let's look at our team info screen. So Sanders is out, and the Big 6 names you see right there, it's been consistent all year. So we got Kansas coming up. Last game of the season. So we just had our senior day. So we'll cover the seniors in the bowl game. We'll do all of that then. But here we got Kansas. I'll do, again, a more in-depth scouting report on them over on Patreon if you're interested in that. They're having a rough year, 4-6. They've lost 5 in a row. They're not really good at anything except their turnover differential is good. Either way, I think we could just take care of business, do our part, and I think good things will come out of it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.